Easy concepts.
What can't you do? What won't you do? Nothing impossible. Nothing impossible. What can't you do? What won't you do? Nothing impossible with our God. You do not lie, you do not fail. What is hard for you to do? It doesn't exist yet. It can never ever exist. You do not lie, you do not fail. What is hard for you to do? It doesn't exist. It can never ever exist. According to your knowledge and your will for me, what you say you have done, I just need to align, no. Because you are not a man that changes your mind, oh. Those that know you will trust in you, not in horses and chariots. By the arm of flesh, no man can prevail. No man, no man, no man, no man. My confidence is you. What is hard? What is hard for you? It can never exist. Oh, you do not lie, you do not fail. What is hard?
Upper Room Assembly of God presents the 3-day revival and pastor's appreciation in honor of Pastor and Mrs. Mark Asante Menu from Wednesday, December 1st to Friday, December 3rd, 2021, with special guest speaker Bishop Kwejo Pimpa. 7 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. every night. Join us at 1074 Franklin Avenue, Bronx, New York, 10456.
Praise the Lord, people of God. This is a season where we honor the servant of God whom God has blessed us with. We are talking about Reverend Mark Asante Menu, a man attested by God and us that he is indeed a gift from God. The Bible says every good and every perfect gift cometh from above. Indeed, Reverend Mark Asante Menu and Mrs. Comfort Asante Menu are gifts from God for us. Through his instrumentation, Upperroomag has gone through several stages of struggles, and as we have mounted up or come up victorious. Where Upperroomag is right now is God doing his work through his servants. And a season as this where we honor servant of God, child of God, be part of it, be excited. We are all excited. Reverend Mark is an inspirational leader. He's a motivator, a coach, a father. He's a father to us all. He listens to everyone's need and prays for us. He's a man of prayer and a man of the word. He mounts the pulpit to preach, and we are satisfied because he brings us the word of God. This is the man we are about to honor come December 5th, 2021. Come, let us honor him. Let us honor our mommy also. Hallelujah. These are people of God and they are gifted to us. In view of Pastor's appreciation, we are hosting a 3-day revival beginning Wednesday, December 1st, 2021 to Friday, December 3rd, 2021 with a powerful and a seasonal man of God, Bishop Dr. Kodo Bempa, a seasonal man of God. God is using him in our season to bless people and perform miracles all over the world. Come with the sick, come with the needy, come if you are spiritually afflicted, come and you will receive God, you will meet God at the point of your need. Come throughout the revival, come with expectation. The theme of the revival is a Father's blessing. Come and receive the Father's blessing. We are crowning it all on the Sunday, December 5th, 2021. Come, we hosting one service from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. It's a time of honor, time of appreciation. Come, let us appreciate our Papa in the Lord. and your life will never be the same. Come and receive the Father's blessing. God bless you.
Hey, could not have sailed through without you. Papa, your loving kindness and grace and mercies brought me through. So the essence of my praise and so centered on your grace. Adum. Hey, Adum, entina metiasi. Adum na metiasi. All the essence of my praise is centered on you.
Have you been to school before? Or have you been on campus? Do you know how the life is over there? We are going to have a discussion. And in the studio, I have a very wonderful sister here with me, and she is going to help me with our topic today, which is Christian youth and campus life. All right, Sister KEZIA, you are welcome to the studio.
Thank you for having me.
All right, Sister, please introduce yourself to our wonderful viewers.
Hi, everybody. I'm KEZIA. I've been on the show multiple times, so many of you may know me already, but I'm always glad to support my sister in the youth and ministry.
Welcome. Thank you for honoring our invitation. Thank you for coming. I know that we will have fun, as usual. And let's go right into our topic for today, or our discussion for today. What is your day like typically? What's your day like? Can you just sum us? How's your day like?
Okay, so on campus, usually you wake up, you go to class, and then you have like a break in between, then you go to your next class. Honestly, I don't think anybody really wakes up and goes to eat breakfast because nobody's thinking about breakfast or anything like that. You just rush into class. It's really busy. But from like 12 to 1, we have like a pause in the student union, and then everybody's there. So you get to see all your friends. But that usually lasts for an hour. Then you go back to your next class. So yeah, the day is full of classes.
Yeah.
But it's usually certain days that has classes. Then, you go to your dorm, you probably sleep a good 4 hours before you start
relax,
your homework.
Okay.
Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
If you feel like studying, you go study. But most of the time, we're all on Netflix. So, just chill a little bit. Go through your homework, and, you repeat the cycle the next day.
Wonderful, wonderful. So I guess it's basically like the ones here too, going to classes, basically doing whatever we had to do before our classes start. Right. So then how's your weekends like? Or is it the same thing like your weekdays?
The weekends is always lit because we go, to all the people that think parties are bad, there are regular parties for everybody to, go to, some like calm parties. And there's no, alcohol or smoking or drinking. We're not that crazy. But, we like to chill. And yes, we still get our work done at the end of the day. Yeah. So those who be like, oh, we go to college to party. Yes, we go to party, but we have fun because we are stressed. Okay. On a regular day. So yeah, I go to parties on my weekends.
Yes, so I understand. Like here, the colleges here, I know that colleges here are CUNY and upstate is SUNY. Yeah. So just a little bit knowledge that I have. So CUNY stands for City University of New York, and SUNY stands for State University of New York. And I happen to be attending a CUNY school, and my sister here attend a SUNY school. All right, sister. So how's the food? For me, we have McDonald's, we have Wendy's, we have Chipotle, we have everything like right around. So you just like leave out of the school, to go grab food. How is it like,
So food, I don't know, like if you remember, like when I first came back from college, a lot of everybody was like, you lost mad weight, and it's because school food is terrible.
You were not eating, okay.
Like, because they have to like include everybody for the food, it's like maybe they'll give you pasta, but there's no salt. It's like it got to a point where I had to like bring my little adobo or like maybe hot sauce.
Spice in the food.
Yes, like add some. Or like we usually, we're not supposed to do this, but we used to take the plate like pack it with food, and then we take it to the dorm and then season it and eat it like that because the food is not good.
Wow.
And if I'm saying like McDonald's or Popeyes, anything, the distance you have to go just to get there, is just ridiculous. So you're not even thinking about, you know, McDonald's and stuff. So you end up starving.
Yeah.
Or like sometimes grocery shopping too.
Okay.
It's just everything is not close like how everything is here. There's too much space. So you know, if you don't have a car, you take in the shopping cart from. We have Tops and Wegmans. That's the name of our grocery stores. You take it from there, and then you walk all the way back to your dorm.
Wow, that's like exercise, you know. But
exercise, but you know,
that's a lot of working. Yeah.
If you think you're gonna get like jollof and stuff, unless you're doing it yourself.
Yeah.
Even that one, your jollof one tastes good like home, so don't be body yourself. Like it's really tough out there.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. All right, so then that'll be the difference. Like since you have to travel more,
right.
Like when it comes to like getting your products for whatever you want to eat. Okay, so then how is the dorms? Here you can sleep, you have your own bed, you know, you're not sharing anyone, there's no distraction, there's no, you know, hey, let me use the bathroom and here, how is it like over there?
So I was, you know, when you enter college, you think that it's going to be this fun life and everything is just going to be like High School Musical from Disney Channel because we watch a lot.
They make it fun though. They make it so interesting, but if you get there.
There's some parts that are fun, but dorms?
All right.
Nah, man, they did me dirty. So like I was in this dorm and we had a communal bathroom.
Okay.
And you know, you live with other people, you know, you have like the most thing that pissed me off was like, not everybody thinks like you, or like not everybody grew up the way you did. So I'm a clean person. So sometimes you go to the bathroom, you see hair on the floor, or somebody will leave their. It was so bad. So I ended up moving off campus, but on campus, like it was really stressful, and you end up like for me, I personally would take my showers like 3 o'clock in the morning where nobody's there.
Yeah.
But then like if I forget my room key, you lock like you're locked out of your dorm. Then you have to go to the RA. The RA, the resident assistants, they mad lazy. Yeah. If you need your key, you're gonna have to wait almost an hour. So like that happened to me multiple times where I had to wait in my towel and my little baggy pasta just so she could open my door. It was so bad.
Oh no.
I mean, besides that too, like my neighbors in front of me, they used to make noise.
Oh no.
Yeah, they were crazy and hyper. There was a lot of, you know.
Yeah.
They were so messy too. So like sometimes when they like, you know, have the garbage, they just sweep it to my side. I'm like, like it was just wild in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because, you know, not everybody's like, you know, not everybody goes up the same. And, you know, some people get to college and think that, oh, my mom is not here, my dad is not here, so let me go crazy. And yeah, it was, I moved off campus the next 2 semesters, I moved out. I was like, nah.
So then what advice will you give to someone who is trying to, you know, adapt to it? What will you tell them?
Especially if you're in New York, SUNY schools, there's always some type of housing like off campus that you could apply for. It's very simple. Sometimes you don't even need your parents to like co-sign for you or anything like that. You could do it. Just make sure like, you know, you're keeping up your rent and stuff. And it's really cheap. Like it's not like New York City where like rent is like $1,000.
Okay.
Currently, like Buffalo, rent ranges from like maybe $250 to max $700 a month, and it's not that bad.
Yeah.
And you save more money like off campus than when you're on campus. Paying for, how do I say it, housing and those stuff. Okay. So housing and everything would be cut off, and now you're off campus. You're paying rent out of your pocket. It's easier. You just save a lot of money. And it's own space, your own kitchen. Nobody's screaming. It's way better.
All right, so your own space, you know, you don't have to worry about like waiting in line to the bathroom or checking how messy the bathroom is and all those sort. So when it comes to like sharing rooms, is it like your own space or you have to share with others?
So you do share with others unless you're RA, but I was actually lucky because for some reason I had my friend from high school, and I didn't even know like. Apparently, she wrote my name down for the dorms when we were first applying. Yeah. So I didn't know that. So when I got there, I was like, hey, Natalia, what are you doing here? Yeah. And you know, because for her, she's rarely in the room. So I did kind of have my own space. Yeah. But, you know, for some people, it doesn't always end up like that. I have another friend, too. She hated her roommate. Like, her roommate, I mean, her roommate was a little bit, you know, concerning. But it wasn't, like, unless you choose your roommate and know the person and know them well, you will have a better experience than, you know, them choosing for you randomly. And
that's true.
You know.
Yeah.
So it wasn't bad. Yeah.
So in the case whereby, you know, maybe the roommate was chosen for you, right? How would you cope with the person? Like a stranger, basically. Going to live with a stranger for, like, throughout the whole semester.
Okay, so for me, I tell you straight when I get there, even my roommates now, they know me. Yeah. Like, I clean the bathroom Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You do it Sunday. You know, like, we have days we do it. Because me, I'm not about to clean up after nobody. Yeah. My mom didn't send me to school to become somebody's maid. So I'm like, you know, we have to, like, balance this out. It's teamwork.
That's
if
true. We gotta work together.
And I buy the food, that means the food is for me. If you decide to put in money whilst I go grocery shopping, then maybe I could share my food. Yeah. Or I'll make the food for you if you can't cook. You know, it's a partnership. We can't just, you sitting there and the bath is dirty and you're gonna sit there and the beaten and dirty bath. Like, I've been like, the type of, like, from the little experience I have, because I've been there for 3 years now, and the same people, I'm just like, people really do live like this. Like, I remember I had a friend, she never had an Ajax. I was like, come on, Ajax, you just clean the bath. You never had an Ajax?
Oh, wow.
Or when she would cook, she would leave the pot, and you know how sometimes fufu or stuff like that, you let it sit there, it's so good. She don't know anything about that. She just knows she make it, and it sits there, and then it gets hard. And I'm the one that should come in and you scrape the pot for her. No. Sis, you are going to do it. We're both going to do this. If you can't stand me, then go. Because you gotta teach her how to do it. Yes, because you know, not everybody has that home training. So, yeah, you just gotta set boundaries right then and there. Whether the roommate is random or somebody you know. Even the people you know, it's very sad. It's very sad.
Wow, even the people you know.
Even the people you know.
Family, thank you for watching us. You are watching the Youth in Ministry. Today, we are having our interaction based on campus life. How is life over there? We are here, and our children, our sisters, our brothers, they are far away. So we have our sister KEZIA here with us, sharing with us her experience when it comes to the campus life. All right, sisters, so then how important is it when it comes to our training that we get, you know, from home before we go away or we decide to go to a new environment?
It's extremely important because, you know, sometimes, you know, when you don't do it at home, our parents think that when we go outside, we're not going to do it. Yeah. But, like, we end up doing it. Yeah. So, like, I do, like, clean my room and do my own laundry and, you know, scrub the bath, even though sometimes I don't do it at home. But, like, you realize that if you're going to live comfortably, like how you're at home, you're going to have to learn all these things, whether you like it or not. Like, I'm going to be honest, the one thing I wish I, like, paid attention to was, like, cooking. Because thank God, like, you know, I think, you know, it's the Ghanaian blood in me that I could do it. But it, like, I just recently learned how to, like, make jollof, like, 2 years ago. And it was trial and error. Like, I made it, it was too soft. I made it, it was too salty. Then I stopped putting salt, and then it tasted weird. And I kept playing around with seasonings. But, like, if I just, you know, paid attention to my mom when she was doing it, maybe I could have mastered it, and I wouldn't have to struggle too much. Because, you know, you realize food and stuff is very important. And you want to live like you're at home. You don't want to struggle to do little things. Cleaning is also part of it. Some people can't even do their laundry, which is pretty embarrassing because we're fortunate to have the machine. So if you can't do, like,
put in a machine.
That's a problem.
Because like, I usually see people like the laundry where I live. You see people and they'll bring their whole clothes and they charge them like $100. But if you wash your own clothes, like about $40 or $30.
That's
like
it.
That's
you shouldn't be struggling at all to do simple laundry. Like
because now you have to worry about paying extra money. For the things that you could have done yourself.
There's even some people that instead of putting like, because you know you're one person. Like, why would you? Don't even separate it. Just put everything in one machine. Put some soap and call it a day because you pay for this.
Hello, you got white clothes. You can't be mixing clothes like that.
Okay, white clothes, like you see, that's an exception. Okay. But even the white clothes, sometimes you even have to wait till it's like a lot, so you don't like waste money. Because like then you're gonna have like 3 white things, and it'll be sitting there.
That's true.
And I'm not using $2 on 3, right? So you just gotta know how to maneuver it. But
That's true.
because I did it at home and we have it downstairs in my apartment at home, that's why I'm able to do it like when I'm at school.
Yeah.
So it's not like weird.
Yeah.
But laundry, cleaning, cooking is all part. Every type of house training, even like making your bed in the morning when you wake up.
Yeah.
It's like you don't feel like doing it, but when you do it, sometimes you come to a clean room and you feel like,
yes,
I
you
could
feel
study
good.
or I could relax.
That even motivate you to
exactly
get your things done.
Yeah, exactly.
Family, thank you very much for watching the youth ministry. Please, if you have just joined us, please share. Keep your comments coming. On YouTube, we are Upper Room AG TV, and on Facebook, it's Upper Room AG. Thank you very much, family, for joining. Thank you for being with us. All right, sister. So what is your favorite place on campus? A favorite place, yes.
Oh, my favorite place is the science and math building.
Okay.
But even though my major has nothing to do with it, I'm not really supposed to be in there.
Yeah.
But they have this place on the second floor, and it's really quiet, and there's nobody there. So sometimes even though I'm not doing my work all the time, I just be sitting there on my phone. Watching
At least it's relaxing.
Yeah, it's chill, it's calm. Sometimes when it's snowing, they have a big window. I just be watching the snow fall.
Oh, that's nice.
Sometimes I even sleep because I know nobody's gonna pass there. It's really calm, it's quiet, and sometimes the student union, even though a lot of people like that, it's too packed and crowded. Okay. Not that I don't like people, but sometimes it's too much to be around.
Yeah, sometimes you wanna be by yourself and just relax.
And there's a lot of empty classrooms too. Just pick a classroom. Nobody's gonna come in there. Just you relax.
That's nice. It's not like here that's a bit crowded. Like any room that you go to, there's always someone in there.
I hate that. Sometimes you just need quiet, and it's nice. I like that building a lot.
Yeah. So for the city schools is different, much more different. Not so different, but when it comes to the number of people, you know, the rate is a bit different. So that's good. That's good to know. So is it easy getting around? I know you said you need cars to travel around here and there, but is it easy in your opinion?
I mean, okay, I can speak for Buffalo.
Okay.
The buses are, it's okay.
Okay.
It's you have to just have the app and pray that the bus comes on time because the bus is not always convenient and you can't hop the bus how we do here.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to pay in cash and they don't have Metro cards too. So you have to put the money to a machine. It's weird. Yeah. A machine because it's kind of old school over there. Oh. So yeah, but if you're taking a bus somewhere, it'll probably take you an hour versus a car that'll probably take you 15 minutes. Or it's just there's so much space in that area that everything is just spread out too far. Yeah, so it's kind of hard to get around. I mean, unless you're on campus and you like campus food, maybe you're good. But or events on campus is easy. Okay. But sometimes you have events at our sister school, and getting there is $30 over Uber.
Oh, wow.
But, everybody wants to enjoy the event.
So you end up going.
Or we end up splitting Uber and... It's a lot of Uber. Uber and Lyft take your money a lot.
Yeah, I think we need to start, having the shares with them because they taking all the money.
Yes. Everybody needs to get their license, permit, whatever it is, because, you're not about I realized, in a month, I use, almost $500 on Uber.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm looking at my bank account Mikra, where did I get $500 from? It's really bad. So.
Yeah.
Driving and all of that is very important.
That's true.
If you think you could bike somewhere, okay, you try. It's not that simple.
At least it's good. What you're saying is really good. That we should get our licenses so that we can be able to move around here and there. That's good, sister. Okay, Sister KEZIA. So now let us talk about Christ-like life on campus. Yenketri and I Kabrofo. Sisters, don't do that. Yenketri kakra, And that's a bit Okay, we will stay with our English then. Okay, so before you left for school, you were Christian, and I believe you are still a Christian. Has that changed? Has there been any changes before you left and now?
No, ma'am, because I had to acknowledge like Pastor Mark, the church, my parents, and you know those around me, like my uncles and aunts, because I did grow up in a Christian family, and like we have a very strong like hold. I feel like I have a strong hold in me that won't allow me to like lose my Christian path. So yes, I'm still a Christian, and you know I haven't.
So I guess we are grateful to have the people around us,
right?
Our families, our loved ones, the people that are still keeping us in faith, our family that are still keeping us grounded. We say, may God richly bless you for installing Christ in us, so that we will not lose ourselves when we go out there, you know, lose our salvation, losing what we have been taught. That's very wonderful. Our wonderful family, our parents, may God richly bless you. Our pastors, our leaders, may God richly bless you for all that you have placed within us. We are forever grateful. So, sis, how is campus life? How is it like? Is it with or without Christ? You know, you see people changing here and there. How is it like over there?
Okay, so I can speak from both, because without Christ, like on my freshman year, for example, I did bring my Bible, because one of the church members from my 16th got me a Bible.
Okay.
And it's a cute pink Bible. It has my name on it. It's customized and everything.
Wow.
But to be very honest,
Yeah.
I haven't opened that Bible. No, when I got there, like I really didn't touch it at all.
Yeah.
It was sitting there, but like, you know, subconsciously I'll be looking at it to touch it, but I didn't really like look at it at all.
You made it into decoration, though.
I mean, it was just decoration. It was just sitting there. It was cute. It was pink. It was just sitting there. And like, it would get to a point where like you do need Christ, but at some point it's like, I don't know if I felt like I didn't know how to pray or something.
Okay.
I just wasn't like touching my Bible or anything. And it got to a point where like I would play gospel music, and then I start feeling it so much. But I still not open that Bible. Like I'm still not opening it. So you become like kind of dull. Because it's like you want to, you're desiring to do it, but then you don't do it.
You don't do it.
So it's just there. And then you're listening to gospel music, you know, like you want to, you know, but it's just...
It doesn't come.
It wasn't
okay,
coming.
one thing I would say is like you got to pray that God will help you.
Yeah.
Because we cannot do it on our own strength. You know, even taking it and sitting down, sometimes you feel like you're sleeping. It's like, when I was doing something else, I wasn't sleeping. But when I took my Bible, you start sleeping.
That is so true.
It's, I don't know, it's the enemy. You know, he wants us to stay away from the word. He wants us to stay away from the light. You know, if we are not closer to the light, we cannot be the light for the world. So what I would say is like, we just pray that the Holy Spirit will guide us. God will, you know, help us. Or we find someone, hey, I'm going to read the Bible, you know, when it gets to that time, like, help me, you know, because we need people that will help us when it comes to that, because with our own strength and you keep on looking at the Bible. It says it's not only you, we are all victims too, that way. All right. So then what advice can you give to those who go to school and they change completely? What advice will you give to them?
Okay, so like, once again, from like my personal experience, I did get lucky, and I found a gospel choir, because I was previously in Kindle Voices at church. So when I got to school, for some reason, I don't even know what came over me, but I went to a sorority meeting. I don't know if you know sororities and fraternities. I don't even know what they are, but it's like Greek life and those weird stuff that they do. And I just decided, I'm going to go to one of the meetings. Then I met this girl. Her name was Jalea, and she was like, there's this gospel choir on campus, and I had no idea of this gospel choir at all. So I went to their first meeting, and they welcomed me, and they did like Bible studies.
Oh, wow.
And the choir director, she also goes to church at, I think it's KM Commission. And, they have a lot of programs and stuff. Like, she's in the Bronx, too. And, she was always encouraging me, sending me verses. And at some point, she was also like, I was kind of losing myself, and she could see that. Because, the type of friends I was hanging around, I was getting a little too excited, because, campus gets a little interesting, and, you meet a lot of new people and things like that. But she was always making sure that I was on point. She would send me memory verses. At some point, like, why she always texting me memory verses? Like, she would never miss a day, and always encouraging me. So, being part of that gospel choir and all of that kind of held me. But that's what I said, some people, like, especially like those I went to school with, like a lot of them, are not, a lot of them either don't go to church no more, or like they say all sorts of things. And even if they're not in church, like they just don't, I don't know if you could consider that being a Christian. Like they're not really like, following the word or anything like that. It's just like,
the name is just on them.
It's just, it's just like, now I'm just walking. And you can see that, you can feel the difference. And it's kind of sad because, we go and we come here at first and we're all like on fire. Yeah. And then we go, all of a sudden we taste a little bit of the world, and all of a sudden it's like, that's it.
That's it.
We're nothing no more. And from what I've seen too, especially those that like go and become different, it's just, become, I don't want to say atheist, but that's what it seems. Because now when you try to talk to them about Christ, it's like, oh, but this person is doing this, so why I have to do it too? Yeah. Or like, just because we're Christian doesn't mean, they kind of twist it.
Justify stuff.
Yeah, the type of friends you make can also affect that, because I met a lot of people that could twist the Bible in some way. And I'm just like, wow. I kind of almost, followed there a little bit, because I was hanging out with this specific person, and like he would like, let's say he would be drunk all weekend, but when Sunday comes, the way he's playing gospel music and praising the Lord, I'm just like, nah. But then he'd be like, God will forgive you. And then I was like, but that's true. So like, don't listen to, obviously I was kind of a little bit like hanging on a loose thread. So I almost kind of like fell into that. Yeah. I could sin all week, but Sunday, like, it depends on the type of people you hang around too. Cause,
that's true.
Everybody, let's say, for example, everybody's Ghanaian, but not everybody's like Christian Ghanaian, or not everybody grew up with a strong, Christian base. So
that's true.
It's up to you to not lose yourself too. It's also part of it. So yeah.
That's very true. So you touched on friends, like the people that you keep around. So then how do you choose the right ones? Because as you said, like the sister that helped you, should be sending scriptures to keep you in faith. Yeah. You being like joined the club over there helped you to like not to lose yourself or what you had been learning back home. So then why is it important to maintain that ground or maintain that surroundings to help you in your faith?
Well, especially because, sometimes you don't want to be by yourself, and being on campus could get lonely. So you would think that the type of friends you would make would be like around, but you end up just kind of like going places and meeting new people. And there's so many different people out there, and you don't know that till you're like out there and you see everybody, and there's a lot of crazy things going on. And this sister too I'm talking about, she would even wake me up to go to church. I'm like, what is wrong with her? Like, it was that serious. Yeah. But at the same time, the type of friends I had before, like my freshman and sophomore year, it was like, we're not all, let's say we're Ghanaian, but we're not all like both the same. So, I had a lot of Ghanaian friends, but they were interesting. They weren't really doing the right thing, I can't lie, like some did smoke and drink, and I was around it. Not that I did some, maybe I tried, but we don't talk about that. But they were doing those type of things, and if I didn't like, if I wasn't quick to like look at myself and be like, nah, this is not me, then I would have probably been like, I don't know where I've been right now. That's true. But if you're not like looking at your friends and looking at yourself and being like, this is not me, you feel it too. You feel it. Like, it's just weird.
And it's easy. It's easy for you.
It's super easy. The devil is like the biggest tempter ever. Yeah. And like, especially like for females, for example, I can speak for girls. Like, you get to campus and you're all excited because boys. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, like there's this boy I did really like on campus, and I wasn't really following him. Yeah. I was kind of letting him chase me. Yeah. And I like that. I used to listen. I would literally dress up on campus, like,
Yeah.
you know, because it was summertime, like August, September.
Yeah.
I wear like my cute little dress or whatever.
Just look
put
fine,
some lipstick,
like,
and you guys know my natural hair. I had the biggest afro.
Yeah.
My bag, my Cosby that my mom
Yeah.
gave me. Walking on campus, like I'm the baddest girl alive.
That's right.
So like I did like the attention. So like I had a lot of like boys that were like my friends, and you know you think it's cool and games till they start like trying stuff.
Yeah.
And you're like, wow, like you're bringing the wrong type of attention to yourself.
That's
and I'm not
true.
gonna lie, like I did like that attention at some point, but at some point I was like, nah,
Yeah, that's too much.
this is kind of like
Yeah.
nasty. Like you gotta stop. Like
Yeah.
start acting normal. At some point, they were even like, oh, she turned into a grandma. And I was like, because I stopped dressing and all of
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Now I'm
yeah.
a grandma, you know.
I guess just because like how you started with like
Exactly.
dressing, like looking, they
I've-
will expect you to maintain
Yeah.
that form of way like through it out. But,
Exactly.
hey,
And you see the type of attention that brings you, and it's like, wow, so you guys are only following me around
because
of
of
exactly.
yeah.
And you know how I talk too, all of that. It was all part of it. And what's it called? I remember the last time I was on the show, I shared a
Yeah.
story about like
Yeah,
how
yeah.
it was my birthday.
That's
it was
true.
the same boy.
Oh wow.
I stopped talking to him a long time ago.
Yes,
Thank
please,
God,
we
because
thank God for
him,
deliverance. So thank God.
like it was my 18th birthday.
Yeah.
And I went to drink, they have this juice called the devil's juice. So you would think because I go to church, I wouldn't drink the devil's juice. But I was like, you know, I'm 18, I'm in college. Let me
Yeah.
just drink a little bit.
Hey.
Me too. My how do you say it? When the dad I drank. I remember very well. Like I
Yeah.
drank like 3 cups. It was like a wine. It was called Taylor Port.
Yeah.
I drank 3. Like first of all, my mind was just spinning at some point. I was looking at like we was in his room and I was looking at the TV, but I could see the
Yeah.
TV like shifting. And I'm trying to like pay attention, but I can't see because I'm so
Yeah.
drunk. And you know, when you're drunk, you don't realize you're drunk until you're drunk.
Oh wow.
So like I was gonna attempt to stand up, but it was looking like I couldn't stand up. And at some point I just, I blacked out. And I woke up, thank God nothing happened. But I was just sitting there like, my head wasn't hurting, but I was just like, I felt so nasty. Like, what'd I just do?
Yeah.
And this boy too, he just left me in the room like on some, not offer me water or nothing. So don't go follow these boys. There's no hospitality or nothing. He didn't offer me water or nothing.
We going there for school, oh guys.
Seriously? No, for real though. We are there for school, so like,
Yeah.
be careful who you're hanging around with.
That's true.
Because
The
they would
company.
easily just lead you off the right path.
That's true.
So, yeah.
you never know because like maybe they can change on like on a long path,
Yeah.
and you fell and maybe you couldn't got up again because of how or the
Right.
extent of how the situation was. So you never compare yourself to anybody over there.
Exactly.
We are all different in our own unique ways. It's just that we are all there for one purpose, to study, to
Right.
attain something for ourselves. But when you fall, it depends on how you rise. So we cannot compare ourselves to each other. Do you have like any advice for like any sister, any brother out there regarding academics, regarding life out there?
If you get the opportunity to go out, go, regardless of everything I said. I mean, I don't like it, but it does give you like a sense of independence.
All right.
You're not depending on your parents no more. You're thinking for yourself. And, you get to, you know more about yourself. You know what you like.
Okay.
Like for me, I learned that I do like value my time by myself a lot.
Okay.
So like I do like to lock myself in my room sometimes. But like go out there and explore because there's many more options too.
Okay.
There's so many things to do on campus too. Like the African Student Union, there's
Yeah.
BSU, there's so many random clubs, science club, math club, all these different things that you could do. And you never know, you might find maybe your original major, you might even change it because of something you found out. But just make sure like you're on the right path and make sure like God is your number one too. Don't also go there and act a fool and go astray. So
that's
yeah,
true.
if you have the opportunity to go. Don't go as far as you can, but go.
All right. So don't go as far, but at least try to have
Right.
the experience. All right, sister. Thank you very much, family. Thank you for watching the Youth in Ministry. Thank you for staying in tune. My name is BENEWAA. You watch the Youth in Ministry. Sister KEZIA, thank you very much for being here with us. Thank you for sharing this wonderful experience with us all. Thank you very much, family. Thank you, my lead pastor, Pastor Asante Manu, and all the associate pastors. May God richly bless you. Pastor Dan, Pastor Seth, may God richly bless you for putting wonderful programs together for us and for everyone. And family, Facebook, YouTube family, you are amazing. May God richly bless you.
Easy concepts.
What can't you do?